Well, good morning. It's 6:19 on Sunday morning, February the 9th, Super Bowl Sunday. And as promised, I'm out here to do my 53-kilometer run up to Newmarket, to the Newmarket Food Pantry. Down below, you'll see a way to donate. We had a lot of snow last night, so it kind of threw my whole wardrobe into disarray. But I'm excited about this run, so we're heading over to Yonge Street, and I'll talk to you there. Journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step, right? Well, I got several thousand steps ahead of me today. It's going to be a great day today. I'm looking forward to getting up to the Newmarket Food Pantry, and then Super Bowl Sunday. The plows have been out already, but even after the plows came through, on the sidewalk here, there's still a few centimeters of snow that I'm running through. So I put 2 pairs of socks on. It's so beautiful out here. The temperature isn't too bad either. And right now there's no wind, so it's great running weather. Okay, so here we are. Number 1 Yonge Street. The snow has picked up. It's snowing even harder now, but I got my winter jacket on, and it's not too cold or windy, so I'm thankful for that. But there's Yonge Street there, straight up that road. It begins now. I'm actually hoping it stays a little bit cold so that all this snow doesn't turn into too much slush. I'm prepared for the cold, but wet feet really suck. Anyway, I gotta keep telling myself it's gonna be a great day, and I signed up for this, right? It's my own fault. Shout out to the snow plowers this morning. They've been out here really early. I'm wondering what this is gonna look like when I get north and it's a little more rural. There's sidewalks all the way up, but who knows how they're being maintained. So I started doing this birthday run on my 41st birthday. And I had the brilliant idea to run my age in miles. I did that for 10 years, 10 runs, until I did my 50-miler on my 50th birthday. And that was a lot. So after that, I decided to switch to kilometers. We're in Yonge Dundas Square right now. Great, we're running weather. Just as you can see, the sidewalks are going to be a little iffy. I got to keep stomping my feet to keep the snow off. Yeah, it's become more of a sickness, I guess, than a hobby. But I really love it, and anybody who knows me knows I get a little cranky if I haven't run in a day or so. Young and Bluer. The sidewalks have been a little sketchy. Some have been cleared, some haven't. But I think the smartest thing I did today was put 2 pairs of socks on under my shoes. It's important not to go out too fast because you'll drain yourself for the later miles. Learned this over many years of trial and error, mostly error. Going out too fast and then blowing up and not having anything for the end. So the snow may be helpful in slowing me down a bit and keeping my pace so I have a little bit of juice left over. It seems so far now, but it'll come soon enough. Sun isn't quite up over there in the east yet. Sun's up now. We've crossed St. Clair a couple minutes ago. We're headed up to Eglinton. This overpass is part of a trail. Used to be a railway that ran through Midtown here, but now they've turned it into a walking trail and park. So I'll come back and do that on another episode of I've Got the Runs. Alright, we made it up to Yonge and Eglinton. Still snowing, still slushy. Definitely gonna be some tough sledding when I get further north. This is a nice downhill here. I know there's gonna be ups and downs, so you have to enjoy the ups while they're here, and then you have to know that during the downs there's going to be ups again, because you know you're going to hurt and you're going to feel pain, but on the other side of that is a sense of peace and accomplishment that I think you can only get when you really push yourself beyond your limits. You'd be surprised at how much you can do, you know. The human body is built for this. I'm slipping all over the place. Our bodies want the stress of exercise and struggle and pain. It's only then we know what we're truly capable of. Crossing over York Mills now. For all you Shell Silverstein fans, if you were wondering, this is where the sidewalk ends as we approach the 401, so I gotta cross over to a not totally shoveled but more shoveled sidewalk. So we're under the 401 right now, and I've gone about 18 kilometers. I'm feeling strong 2 hours in. We just passed the 401. York region isn't too far away. In case you're all wondering how far it is up to Finch, it's a little less than a half marathon. So 20K up to Finch. The way the political climate is and everything right now, I think it's best that we all buy Canadian. So I'm crossing Finch right now, top of the subway, and we'll go look for somewhere we can get a coffee and thaw out a little bit. Time for a little break. I found a Timmy's. Half marathon in. Let's go. Just had my Timmy's coffee. Having a little walk break right now. I did have a donut, but I didn't sit there too long because I want to keep going while I feel good. This is Steele's here, so I'm about to cross into York region. Finally out of Toronto. Here we go. Entering what is the finest of regions, York region. Lobster Fest is back. I'm about halfway now. Feeling really good. It's important to enjoy these highs, to enjoy when you're feeling good. Because I know it won't be long before I start feeling bad. These sidewalks really suck, but right now I feel like I could run forever. "30 kilometers in. I told myself when I got to that building there that I would have a little snack. You can see that building for quite a few kilometers, so I'm glad to be past it finally. I think I'm going to stop in the next hour and change my shoes. Richmond Hill was about halfway, but now I'm thinking, crap, Major Mac all the way west is still Wonderland, so I still have to run basically from Wonderland to Highway 9. So, like I said, ups and downs, right? Starting to snow a little harder, but that's okay because it's covering a lot of the slush here on these sidewalks. I've been slipping and sliding all the way up, but I'm still feeling pretty strong. Legs are still fine. Feet are wet, but not too cold. And even though the snow's picked up, I feel the sun is trying to poke through. Coming up on Stouffville Side Road. The sun has come out, but I can't lie, I'm feeling pretty rough right now. So I'm gonna take a break, change my shoes and socks, and I'll get a little nutrition inside me, and I'll be on my way again. Stouffville Side Road. Still a beautiful day, but I'm feeling pretty rough, and these sidewalks are killing me. Time for a break. All right, so I got a change of clothes. My body's dry now, and my feet are dry. Legs are starting to feel it a bit. In marathon running, it's called the wall. So I've almost done a marathon now. I'm at about 24 miles, or 39K. I'm hurting right now, but I know I'll get through it. And the fact that I'm a little drier now really, really does help. I'm in Oak Ridges now. The snow is starting again, but I'm feeling much better than a few minutes ago. I'm at about marathon distance. Oh, Harvey's Burger would be good, eh? I'm approaching Aurora between Worthington and Bloomington. It's snowing a lot now and there's no sidewalk, so it actually feels pretty good to run on now. It's largely psychological, but I'm in Aurora. That means I only have one more town to run through. You can barely see it, but Newmarket is down there in the distance, up the rise on the other side of that valley. It's a long way, but I know I'm gonna get there. I'm thankful for another birthday. I'm thankful to be 53 years old. I'm still able to achieve these small goals I set for myself. I have a lot to be thankful for. I told you that sign was largely psychological. I've been running in Aurora for about 20 minutes now, and I'm just getting to Aurora proper. I'm coming up to Wellington in Aurora right now. Feeling pretty rough. Oh, pretty rough right now. I'm about 2/3 of the way through Aurora. Aurora's so big. I don't remember Aurora being so big. If you tuned into our inaugural episode of I've Got the Runs, you'll remember I made a run to get some edibles. A couple of cookies from Kensington Market in Toronto. I have one left. And now, hopefully that'll make the run a little easier. I will keep you posted. If I'm at 47K now, that means I only have 6K left, and I think I have farther than that to go into Newmarket. Either way, whatever it is, it is. I was told there'd be no mask. The good news is I'm feeling better. The bad news is my phone is dead, so no one knows where to find me. Can you believe I just ran past this sign? Newmarket, son. We made it! Let's go! Good news. My crew found me. I charged up my phone a little bit, and I have about a 5K to go. Coming up to Yonge Street in Newmarket, and now it's a straight shot all the way up to the food pantry. 5K feels really short when you're in a fun run race. Right now it's feeling like it's another marathon. Look at it. Won't be long now. You know, Newmarket had 31,000 people when we moved here in the mid-80s. Now, I think it's got about 85,000. There's a fun fact. I think my cookie might be kicking in, so I'm a little chatty Cathy right now. Almost there. Less than a kilometer now. We're almost there. I'm coming up to Leslie. I'm on Leslie and Gorham. The food pantries just right up there. I'm gonna do it. I always get a little emotional at the end of whether it's a marathon or one of these ultras. I have so little talent, but I love to train and I love to run and I love to help people. So I'm really glad I got to do this. Yay! Yay! We did it! We did it, guys! We made it to the Newmarket Food Pantry. Woohoo! All right. Woo!
Wow!
Thank you. Thank you for that. That was really nice.
Yes.
Hi, Ada. How are you, buddy?
My name's Ada Bain. I'm the executive director of the Newmarket Food Pantry. And you know, these donations Kevin ran for the Newmarket Food Pantry, and these donations are going to serve our community, our neighbors in need. Currently, we're sitting at about 25,000 individuals served every single year, and that number is skyrocketing. So on behalf of everybody in the Newmarket East Gwillimbury community, thank you very much for everything you've done, Kevin.